Alright, we're back for round 5. We're on the draw, our opponent kept 7, and we're going to keep 7 as well. We have Shock, Anticipate, and Saheeli. Oh, and this looks like the mirror. Well, Shock is actually fine in the mirror, because it breaks up the combo. Not the best thing ever, but okay. Not the best thing ever, but definitely solid. I'm just not comfortable with blue mirrors. It's like not a thing I'm very good with. So this is going to be either very entertaining or very frustrating for you all to watch. Depending on how you depending on how well I muddle through this and how well you appreciate watching me fail. Alright. Whoops. Jam Anticipate. Glimmer is amazing in the mirror. Just like it's amazing everywhere. So we're going to do that. I can just jam Saheeli, get the Glimmer, get the counterspell out of their hand, and then be able to cast Glimmer next turn. Kind of like that. We're not getting, not getting comboed anytime soon. So, oh wow, it just resolves. Jeez. That is amazing. Harness Lightning's awful. So, scrying in game 1 of the mirror is just incredibly important. Because there are so many dead cards like that Harness Lightning I just bottomed, and this Immolating Glare in my hand. It's really big game. Fumarole. Don't think we need another land, but we might end up just winning with attacks. But we have this Needle Spires. Alright, I'll bottom the Fumarole. Also, if we have to anticipate into a negate, we can. I don't think there's any reasonable... Alright, they're glimmering. I'm going to glimmer too after theirs resolves. They can't really use their Fumarole to kill... to put Saheeli down to 1 next turn, because if I felled our Guardian, they're dead. Alright. Horribly Rise, awful. It's horrible. Torrential Gearhulk's great. Drawing another land was not bad. Alright, so this hand is shaping up quite nicely. We don't have a counterspell, but we have a way to break up the combo. And we have a lot of draw spells. And we have a Gearhulk, which is multiple things at once. So, it seems excellent. Seems excellent. Alright, opponent has Guardian into just Flicker the Island. Yeah, that's brave. It's really brave. We cannot combo out. Alright, I'm gonna scry 1. So, the issue here... The issue here is that if we tap out... Like, they can Saheeli with Counterspell backup, right? So we just can't tap out, and I think we have to play an untapped land, so we can anticipate for Harness Lightning or Negate as a second piece of interaction for the combo. So I'm going to just play an untapped land, pass the turn. If the shock works, then we can just Glimmer of Genius end of turn. Hub. Alright, they fire up the fumarole, which is great for us. Attacking. Both at me, interesting. I guess they have a shock. Yeah. So I'm gonna fire up this glimmer first, and then we might just shock the fumarole depending on what I find. That's a guardian, which is fantastic. I'm not gonna shock the fumarole. This attack almost definitely means they have shock, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go for the combo here. I'm just gonna pitch this Vantage. Yeah, sure. Sure. Alright, fumaroles. Fine. I'm gonna anticipate for a counter spell. And probably just Immolating Glare this fumarole. No, Immolating Glare the Guardian, and then I can shock the fumarole later. Fumarole at Saheeli, Guardian at me. Yeah. No blocks. Activate. I'm gonna start off with an Anticipate. Alright, Disallow is great because it protects the combo. And we'll glare the Guardian. Oops, costs white. Yeah, Saheeli can take 4. Saheeli can take 4. Okay. Land, trigger, Felidar Guardian. With Disallow backup. I think I keep calling that Dissolve. Yes. -2 on the Guardian. Opponent responds. If they have both Shock and Dispel, we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, shocking us. That gets disallowed. Yeah, so Dispel's a problem, but okay. Yeah, they just scoop. Alright, so for the mirror, obviously all these counter spells, including Queller, are great, and a lot of this removal's bad. Shock is the worst. Oath of Chandra is really bad. Fumigate is really bad. Immolating Glare is really bad. One of these Harness Lightnings. And then we have to decide if we think they will be bringing in Queller, because Horribly Awry is good at dealing with Queller. Given that it also counters Saheeli, I think I want to keep it. The question is, do we want any shocks as 1-mana answers to their creature lands in the combo? I think one of the shocks might be better than one, like Awry or Lightning. I don't know, though. I don't know. We'll see. Let me think. Yeah, on the draw, they're more likely to combo us out. So I don't want to bank on them having Queller, and if they don't have Queller, Arai is pretty awful. I would still rather have Harnessed Lightning, though. Alright, alright. We won't bring in Shock. We won't bring in Shock. We'll just rely on Harnessed Lightning. Alright, well, this hand is pretty great. We have plenty of lands to make our land drops. We have counter spells. We have some card selection. Seems excellent. I'm gonna lead on this Needle Spires. Go ahead. Glimmer is a perfect draw. Can like cast it on 5, I guess. They don't have any Anticipate. Interesting. Well, I will Anticipate. Would rather have Saheeli than Guardian. They're more likely to have a counterspell now, so I think I want to play the waiting game. Alright, sure. Don't want to cast Glimmer now. That might have been a mistake. Might have been a mistake. Alright, they just don't Glimmer, so that's fine. Oh wow, they just like tap out on turn 5 when I have 3 mana up? Sure. Alright, gonna Windmail Slam this Saheeli. Hiya. Okay. Don't need the Fumarole. Opponent now has to deal with the Saheeli, which they can with a creature land, but that gets Harnessed Lightninged. And it's probably not worth it. You know, probably just doesn't do enough. Alright, Jace can resolve. So basically, you just need to draw, exactly that. Yup. Seems good. Seems good. So that happens. I guess that happens in the mirror, where players just like, maybe they're on Jeskai control instead of the combo. That might have been a thing. That might be a thing. Anyway, I can't believe we 3-2'd, but we didn't play against any real decks, which happens when you're in a friendly league. So I'm not going to do a video conclusion, but the article is going to continue after the video set and be fairly comprehensive with my thoughts. Just want a little more time to articulate them. So thanks for watching, and keep reading for my thoughts on the deck and its place in the format moving forward.